Hi, this is Lisa Loves to Crochet and Knit. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this googly-eyed Santa. You're going to need some googly eyes. I purchased mine off Amazon. And then a crochet hook, a size H, a pair of scissors, and some pom-poms. And mine are 7mm, and I use the white one and the red one for the nose, the white one for the hat. Purchased mine from Joann's. And then you're going to need some red yarn, and you're going to need some white yarn, and then you're going to need some skin tone yarn, whatever color skin tone that you prefer. And I purchased mine from Hobby Lobby, and this is what I'm using. It's called Light Peach, but you can use any color that you like for that. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the white yarn and the googly eyes, and I'm going to make a magic loop. And there's my magic loop, and then I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to start my half double crochet, and I'm just going to insert it into the magic loop and put the magic ring or the googly eyes on the loop of the magic ring. And I'm going to do 8 half double crochets on this loop and in the magic ring. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Here's 7. Here's 8. Oh, I don't want to complete that 8th one, so I'm just going to go back in there, and so I still have those 3 stitches of that, 3 parts of that stitch. And I'm going to take my peach, and I'm going to drop the white, and I'm going to put the peach through those 3 to complete that half double crochet. And the ends, all 3 of those ends, now I'm just going to crochet right over when I get to that spot. But first I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to go in, make it a stitch to that next one, and then I'm going to go through part of the other next loop. So there's going to be 2 there that I'm going to make complete, and I'm just going to put 3 half double crochets around the magic ring. It's kind of a little fidgety there. So there's my 3, and then I'm going to put a half double crochet in that next stitch. It's not really a stitch, it's kind of like below where you'd go with a single crochet, and then 1 half double crochet at the end. And then I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to count my stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then I'm just going to put 1 half double crochet in each of those stitches across. Okay, so there's my Santa's face. And I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to just pull up a loop and cut my working yarn. And then I'm going to take and switch to red. So I'm going to start with a slip knot on my hook. So I'm going to start to attach to the peach with a single crochet, and I'm going to weave in my ends. So I'm going to crochet over them. So there's 1 single crochet, but I count it as a half, and I'm going to put a double crochet in there. So there's 2 in that first stitch, And I'm going to put 1/2 double crochet in each of these stitches. Gotta pull some more yarn. So just 1/2 double crochet until I get to the last stitch. Okay, so I've made it to the last stitch, and I've already had my 1 in the last stitch. I'm going to put 1 more in it. So then now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to do a 1/2 double crochet decrease, and then 1/2 double crochet to the end, into the last 2 stitches, I'm sorry. Pull some more yarn. Alright, so I've made it to the last 2 stitches, and I'm going to do a 1/2 double crochet decrease, chain 1, turn my work, and do a 1/2 double crochet decrease in the first 2. 1/2 double crochet in each stitch to the last 2 again. Chain 1, turn my work, do a 1/2 double crochet decrease in the first 2 stitches, and then 1/2 double crochet in each stitch to the last 2. Oops. You can make the Santa hat longer if you like. There's my last 1/2 double crochet in the last 2. I'm going to chain 1, turn my work, and I'm going to do a 1/2 double crochet decrease in the first 2, and in the last 2 I'm going to do a 1/2 double crochet decrease. And then chain 1, turn my work, and then you're just going to do a 1/2 double crochet decrease in the only 2 stitches you have. And then chain 1, cut your working yarn, and then I tighten that with a knot, and there's my Santa hat. So he's starting to come together, not quite. Okay, let's do the white now. Let's go back to the white. So he's still attached, so I gotta cut. And I start with a slip knot, put it on my crochet hook, the top part of his hat right through here. And so I'm gonna crochet in this row of stitches here. I have the white slip knotted onto my crochet hook, and so I'm gonna fold the Santa hat so it's easier for you to see those stitches, and I'm gonna turn it so the hat point is facing me. And I'm going to pull up that top corner of the peach, and I'm going to put a single crochet in that stitch, crocheting over my yarn into the peach, the first row of the peach. And then I'm going to put a 1/2 double crochet in that same stitch, and then 1/2 double crochet in each stitch to the end. And then I'm going to do 2 1/2 double crochets in that last one. I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to cut my working yarn. And you could leave him like this if you wanted to. You have to weave in the ends, but he could be a small little Santa. You would have to make sure you knot the white and the peach here and weave in your ends, and you could leave them just like this. That would be fine. He'd be a cute little Santa. Okay, so you can see that I've completed the little brim of the hat and the hat itself, except for the little tail. I've weaved in all my ends. I made sure I knotted both of the white and the peach, and I weaved in my ends. And you can leave him like this, and he'll turn out like this when you have him all decorated with a little red poppy, little pom-pom for the nose and a little white for the top of the hat. And you could just put a little pin on the back, and you can wear them for the holiday season. The little hat. So that's what it looks like when you finish them off and have all the ends weaved in. But if you want to do this Santa, then we have to take the white, and I put a slip knot on my crochet hook, and see the center here of the nose. So I'm going to do a long single crochet. So all I do is crochet around the nose and the mouth with a long crochet. It's a long single crochet, and then I just kind of move that. So I just kind of slide that to the side. So it's all the way to the side here. So I just do that. I continue to do that until the Santa beard looks like he's going to have enough single crochets across here for me to work in. So it's just a long single crochet. So I'm just going to do one more and make it 10. So then there's 2 loops of the Santa, and so I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to work in the back loop. I'm going to skip that first chain here, and I'm going to work into this next, just the one loop. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And I'm going to do a single crochet. I'm going to chain 3. Okay, so I have my half double crochet, and I'm going to chain 3. And then I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from hook. And then I'm going to do a double crochet in that same stitch of the half double crochet. So I'm going to chain 3, single crochet in the same second chain from hook, and then I'm going to do a double crochet, just working in the back loops of the next loop, and then I'm going to chain 3. So you can make them bigger bumps if you want to do in the, instead of the second chain from hook, go in the third. And so I mean, you can change it up, do every other stitch that way. And this is what it looks like with that. So you can kind of see the little bit of a difference. And see, the more of these I do, they look puffy like this, and they kind of curl. So in the next row, I'm going to do the same thing with just half double crochets all along there. So this is done with the double. I started with a half double for the very first one, and the rest of them are double crochets with the chain 3. And you can do 3 in each stitch, you can do 2 in each stitch, you can do 1 in each stitch, however you want, how lacy and how fluffy. This one, I think I did 3 in each stitch. So there's 3 double crochets in each stitch. So it's really curly, it's almost too much. So this one I've done 2, and you can see the difference. And I'm just going to continue to chain my 3 and go on the second chain from hook, or the third, whichever you want, or you can even it up and go every other. Make it your own, what you like is best. And so I'll see you when I'm done with this row so you can see the back row. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you guys understood this, so I'm going to show you the last 2 stitches that I do. So I'm still working in the back loops only, and I'm going to do a double crochet. I'm going to chain 3. Now you can go either in the second chain from hook and single crochet, and it looks like this, or you can go in the third, or whatever you figure out along the way. But this is the third, what the third looks like. It's got a little bit of a bigger bump, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to do another double crochet back to the same stitch. So there's 2 double crochets in that. So that's what I've done all the way around. And so the next one, I'm going to chain 3. And I'm going to go in the third chain from hook. Whoops. With a single crochet. And then I'm going to do a double crochet in the last stitch. And then I'm going to do chain 3. And then I'm going to single crochet in the third chain from hook. And then I'm going to do another double crochet in that first stitch, or that same stitch. You can see where it came out of. So that's my first round of the beard, and you can see he is really, really ruffly. He's really, and you could leave him this way if you choose to just do 1 row, and he's cute that way as well. Or you can do the 2 and he's really fluffy. So it's whatever you're choosing. You can change, or you can not do the beard and do this little dude. So you can really make it your own. You know, you have a simple Santa, a little more advanced, and then even more intricate. And so for the next round, I'm going to go into this loop here. I chained 1. I'm not cutting my yarn. I'm just going to kind of carry it over. So there's the front of the loop. And so I'm going to do a double crochet, or I'm sorry, half double crochet because I'm in front for that stitch. And I'm going to chain 3, and we'll do a single crochet in the second chain from hook. And then I'm going to do another half double crochet in that same stitch. So I'm still only putting 2 in there. This one has 3, remember. This one has 3 in every stitch that I'm showing you. I did 3, and I think he's too curly Q. But if you like him, do the 3. So, so then I'm going to do my chain 3. And I'm going to single crochet in the second chain from hook, or I mean I just did the third, I'm sorry. And then since I have 2 in that one, I'm going to go into this next little chain here, and I'm going to do a half double crochet. And then I'm going to chain my 3, and then in the third chain from hook I'm going to single crochet. And then I'm going to do another half double crochet in that same stitch. I'm going to chain my 3. I'm going to do a single crochet in that third chain from hook. And so I have 2 in that one, so I'm going to go into the next one with a half double crochet. I'm going to chain my 3. And then I'm going to do a single crochet in the third chain from hook. And so I'm going to do another half double crochet, half double crochet. So there's 2 in that one. So if it's easier for you to hold the beard back, I guess, and then do your chain 3, a single crochet, and then I'm going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch, and then I'm going to chain my 3, and I'm going to single crochet in the third chain from the hook, and then I'm going to go back to my half double crochet back to that same stitch. Remember, I'm only putting 2 in there. And see, it's still pretty curly. You can see, if I can get that yarn out of the way, that it's still pretty curling up. With the 2, but the 3 is definitely really curly. And I just think he's too curly for Santa. If you like him, do it. Do the 3. I just thought I'd show you the difference. But he's still super cute. So I'll complete the rest of those and show you when I get done. So I chain 1. And then I cut my working yarn. I leave a little tail. And then I'm going to attach it to the top part of his hat. And I'm going to attach this side to this part of his hat. And then I sewed on a little bell. So I'll see you when I get back with sewing those things together. Okay, so I have those ends tightened up to there, just stitched up there, real quick. And then now all I'm going to do is hot glue a little pom-pom for his nose. And there you have your googly-eyed little Santa. And I did buy a bells. I don't know what size these are. Or you can do a little white pom-pom. But you can put a little pin on the back, just hot glue it. But there you have it, the googly-eyed little Santa. And I told you, like, this is really curly. This one is a little bit laid. I can lay it flat. So, and then this one is just a simple little Santa. So thanks for watching. Like and